All right, I have a question for you today. If you've been given 5 more days to live, 5 more days to live, what would you do differently? Is there anything that you're doing right now that you will do differently from what you've been doing? 5 more days to live. Now, this is a big question that I don't expect you to answer lightly. I'm not going to answer it lightly either. Now, I'm coming from a place where I have been I've been living a life of being too careful. I'm a very, careful person, and it's a gift, that I have, that before I can go into anything, I evaluate it very well, I think about it very well, I pray about it very well, but I take too much time to do that. Why? Because I'm not sure. I'm scared. I have this fear. I'm not sure. Now, I'm coming from that part, and I'm saying, and I'm trying to answer that question. If I've been given 5 more days to live, is there anything that I would actually do differently? I tell you, yes, there are so many things that I would do differently. And I want to ask you that same question. If you have been given 5 more days to live, would you live your life the same way you're living it today? Now, I remember when I wanted to cut my hair, and I wanted to, got a haircut. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to look like? It's going to change my personality. It's going to change my identity. I'm not going to have, look the way I want to look. And I tell you, it's just a haircut. Now, after I got my haircut, now let me just, rephrase that. After I got my haircut, I had this withdrawal. I liked the way I looked. It was shocking. Many times I would look past, I'll go past the mirror and I'll be like, who's that? And it actually did something to me. It actually made me feel like, I'm not the way I used to be, like almost like I'm lesser than what I used to be because of my hair. Come on. My hair is just nothing. But what that did to me was it opened my eyes to the fact that many times we could be careful, we could be too careful. God that sent us here, that created us, fashioned us together. David said, I am wonderfully and fearfully made. And he said, wonder are your works. And it's just, God is a risk taker. God is not careful. If God was being too careful, He wouldn't have sent me here. But God gave me a chance. And I want to say to you that, you see, this life that you have is a gift. Many times we forget. The life that we have is a gift. And it could be taken at any point. And when it's taken, would you have been achieved? Would you feel like someone that have achieved? Paul said, I have run the race. I'm done. I've done everything that I need to do. Would you be bold to say that? And I'm not bold enough to say that. That's why I'm saying this to you right now. I don't care what you think. Because I used to be oh my God, if I say it this way, maybe this, if I say it this way, maybe you feel that way. If I don't say it this way, maybe you would. Come on. Why? If I've been given 5 more days to live, there are so many things that I would like to do. One of which is what I'm saying right now. I like to tell you that you need to live your life. I like to tell you that you need to start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. If you need to get that haircut, please go for it. Get it cut. If you need to do something, bold, you need to start practicing something. You need to start doing a business. Stop worrying and trying to say, what am I going to do? What am I going to get out of it? Is it going to work? You figure it out. If it doesn't work, then I'm not saying that you should go take your life savings and pour it on in a business that you've not checked whether it's going to work or not. But I'm saying that with counsel, with clarity of mind, with wisdom, go into every single thing that God has called you to do. And by the time we get to heaven, I want to get to heaven and say, Lord, I did it. Lord, I did it. Lord, I did it. Every single thing. As much as I knew. And I want that to be your desire as well. I want to just encourage you. Enough of sitting down and wondering. enough of sitting down and applauding other people that are succeeding and doing their own thing. You get out there and start doing yours. And by the time you start doing yours, you'll see that you're actually beautiful and wonderfully made. And this world is a blessed place because you're here. Please don't wait till tomorrow. Start today. Please start today. God bless you.